what would I recommend if I had hives and been taking antihistamines for years? So any skin condition is usually what I've found associated with poor gut health. Acne, psoriasis, eczema, urticaria, different types of skin lesions, hives. All of that is nothing more than your body giving you something to look at and giving you a sign that something's wrong and something needs to be addressed. We are not taught from an early age to recognize symptoms, but your body will always give you something. It's just that we don't pay attention to it. So let's say you have a headache. That's your body saying, hello, I'm giving you a headache so you can track back what you put in your body or what you were exposed to over the last 24 hours. Did you drink too much? Did you eat something with some chemicals in it? Did you have something with some artificial sweeteners? Did you eat some MSG? Did you have some titanium dioxide? Titanium dioxide is known, not well known, but known through the naturopathic doctors to cause migraines and chronic headaches. Are you using sunblock? Sunblock has chemicals that are extremely damaging to the brain tissue and to the venous system that cause headaches. Are you spraying on insect repellent? There's a million things that it could be. But when you're talking about hives and having to take antihistamines, what you really have to be looking at is not what do I need to take to reduce the hives, the antihistamines, is what am I doing that's causing the hives. Now, usually that means that you have a gut and a liver and a harmful organism situation. The gut is out of balance. You're eating the wrong foods. Whenever your immune system gets low and your self-healing mechanism drops to a certain level, and you have leaky gut syndrome in the bowel, and you cannot process all these foods and break down all the foods. That's the number one reason why people get skin conditions. Once you start cleaning the body, reactivating the body's self-healing mechanism, getting on some good probiotics, getting on, something that's going to clean with oxygen your intestinal lining, such as oxy powder, then you start healing from the inside, maybe going into intermittent fasting, eating all organic, eliminating dairy. Dairy is a mucus-producing, allergen-producing compound. Some people don't have a situation like me. I try to avoid dairy, but I will have raw goat cheese and raw sheep cheese. I do feel a reaction when I have any cow cheese or any regular dairy. And I know a lot of people that can eat raw goat cheese and raw sheep cheese and not have a reaction like they do with any type of cow dairy. Also, it has to do with the fact that it's pasteurized and heated, and there's all kinds of hormones and all kinds of other toxins in, and pus and blood particles and everything else in most of the milk products out there. So really, if I was dealing with hives, the first thing I would do is look at my diet. First thing I would do would be, when is the last time I've completely cleansed my intestines and loaded up on probiotics? When is the last time I've done multiple liver cleanses? When is the last time I've done a harmful organism cleanse? When is the last time I've done a chemical and heavy metal cleanse? In other words, we have to be proactive at keeping our bodies clean. I mean, what happens if you leave a plate with some food out in your kitchen? What happens 2 days later? You have mold and, it's nasty. People are not cleansing their bodies as much as they should. They're not eating raw foods that naturally cleanse your body. Fruit, anything that's raw, is going to naturally have a cleansing effect on your system. So the first thing you need to do is always ask yourself, what is the root cause of my hives? Why am I getting these skin breakouts? And the reason why you're getting the skin breakouts is because you're not eating the right foods. You're putting allergens in your system. You're not cleansing your body on a regular basis. Your immune system might be down. You might be under chronic state of stress. You might be not sleeping enough. You might have situations in your life where you're living in a toxic environment. You might have a Wi-Fi. You might have a smart meter near you. There's multiple things that people need to look at to determine how clean and how effective and how sanitary and how pure that they're living in the things that they're putting in their body. I've never seen a case of hives in my history of working with people that have gone into a health and wellness, changed their diet, organic foods, got on an intermittent fasting, done all those cleansing programs, looked at all those different factors along the way to determine, where am I? It's all about reducing the amount of chemicals and the toxins that you're putting into your body or you're exposed to on a regular basis. That goes for every single condition, not only hives, but that goes for everything that you're dealing with. The thing that I'm trying to get out to people is you have the power to heal yourself. All you need to do is figure out the root cause of what's causing your situation. And it's all chemicals and toxins and stress and all those things. So if you just start working on those and eliminating all those things, then everything else comes into place and your body starts healing itself. What I'm trying to share with people is letting them know that they have the power to heal themselves. Like you have the power to heal any condition known to man or any condition that you might ever can get. Your body is the strongest healing mechanism out there. And all I'm doing is just sharing with you, the simplest ways to do it is just keep cleansing and detoxifying. It's not rocket science. It's so easy. But the hardest part is actually changing your diet. Changing your liver, but you can do that in slow steps, just baby steps. Nothing has to be done, super fast.